Hello and welcome to a new video. Today guys we are running a very good team, a great team actually. I don't know if you follow this channel, but this team I actually created it when I was making the top teams video for the previous season for Great League. I made it as an example team. I was normally when I make a top teams video, I make sections for the shields, like Pokemons that are good with shields, that are good when shields are down rather than up, and top performers. Sorry, these perform well in all shielding scenarios. So I made this as an example team of the top performers. I had a great success with it actually in Great League, like so much so that season that I was actually getting bored of running this team because it was performing way too well, and it didn't give me the challenge I needed enough. I mean, the team is very bulky, so whenever you run a bulky team, you don't really rely much on skills, and you rather tend to get a bit, I don't know, rusty. So I don't like that, and I don't like playing very bulky teams. I don't enjoy it much. So I did try it multiple times during the season, but it performed great. And since the season didn't really change much since the last season, I mean, the meta technically is the same with a bit of shift here and there. So what I decided was, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it this season and see if it works well, and if so, I will recommend it. And yeah, spoiler alert, it's broken. This team is by far the best team I've used, period. Almost doesn't make that great of a sense, but it's really good. Like, even when you are hard countered, you can still see a win con here and there. You can still perform. Like, I love this team. Generally it's an ABB style. I mean, Lantern kind of covers for Basti, Licky baits Basti out, Lantern loses to stuff like grass, Mandibuzz counters grass. So kind of an ABC ABB line in a way. Like, Lantern and Mandy form somewhat of a core, because Lantern can beat both Bastiodon, can beat stuff like what beats? Well, it can beat ice types generally, not Among Snow though. It's not a very strong core in general, but it did perform well. And as you will see in this video, well, not in this game in particular, we did top left. Anyway, let's comment on the games for now. Alright, we did play 2 games so far. I believe we won 1 and lost 1. Alright, Registeel, for example, yeah, beats the back line, but Lantern actually beats it. Here, we kind of can beat Cress with both Pokemons. So I tried to make a catch, I failed, and opponents goes for Future Sight. Alright, maybe look, people normally struggle with single resisted and double resisted. Look, Psychic is double resisted by Dark. Meanwhile, Grass Knot is single resisted by Flying. So in this scenario, always go for Grass Knot. My opponent going for the double resisted move actually allowed me to farm them all the way down with Snarl. Mandibuzz Snarl, like, Cress is bulky and Mandibuzz is a defense weighted Pokemon, and Snarl is shitty in terms of damage, and yet we farmed them all the way down. So had they gone for Grass Knot, I wouldn't be able to do that because it did more damage with less energy needed. Here, as you see, we are dealing quite a great damage to Registeel now, and the thing is, they have to throw. Exactly, because they cannot lock us down actually. I will take both Pokemons out this way, so they have to throw. Now we are in a good spot. I can farm down. Okay, they have Gallade. Now Gallade reaches Leaf Blade after 4 Psycho Cuts, and although 1 Leaf Blade won't KO, it will take like 70% I believe or so plus. So yeah, you don't really want to take a Leaf Blade, and they greatly outpace us. So I believe I should shield this one because we had some prior energy, and throw right away. Yes, exactly, because Gallade is very squishy. Like, Surf is all it needs and more actually, and now the game is just over. So this was a GG. And again, for my opponent, always go for the single resisted move rather than the 2 stages or 2 resisted. two resistances. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to say something about this team and Lantern Lead in particular. Lantern is very good in this meta. Surprisingly, people no longer respect Lantern. So Lantern Lead is, well, you either face basically a dragon, and you can still have a play with Lantern versus dragons because most dragons are squishy. So you still have a play. So yeah, it's a good lead. Here they go for the close combat. Two close combats take us out actually, but one aerial ace will take them out. Here the proper timing to throw is after 3 snarls, because snarl is a 3 turn, so 3 plus 3 plus 3 equal 9. Meanwhile incinerate is 5 turns, so 2 incinerates will be 10. So we throw 3 and we throw a move. It is the proper timing to throw. Here the game isn't totally over because Superior wins this and they bait us with Leaf Tornado. Like, come on. I shielded the first because normally people tend to go for the nuke first when facing a bulky Pokemon, and I don't want to end up shielding a bait at the end, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna shield from the start. And yeah, they Leaf Tornadoed me. And things are getting pretty tricky. We still have Lantern and good health on Lantern, and we can throw a move. Now the question is, can we take them out? Yes, we can actually. And now the game is over. There is nothing that Talonflame has that can take us out from this range, so yeah, it's over. Let's see. Next battle. Pimprop. They are using Azu. Great lead again. And Azu is good in this meta because it counters stuff like Feraligatr and things like that. Here we don't have that much of a great answer. Like Leaky beats Charjabug, but you know, I'd rather soften it before switching out, especially since Lantern can take Azu without that much health. Like it's so oppressive, the matchup versus Azu, that you don't really need all your health on Lantern. So it's okay, I can take a bit of damage and lose a bit of HP while softening things up. And the thing is, Leaky as well has Power Whip, so if they come back with Azu, I still have a play. Like I have a super effective move, even though it's not stab. So here they are forced to throw before I actually reach it. Now I need to wait my turn. I need to wait the full second because I don't want to be stuck against them. Okay, the game is not over. Like, look, the thing with bulky Pokemons in general, even if you are hard countered, like technically speaking, I did hard counter my opponent. I hard countered them on the lead, and I kind of beat them on the swap. Maybe not a full hard counter, but Leaky beats, the Charjabug. So still, this game is not over because this blob thing is tank as fuck, and it can spam. Like it throws after 6, so technically it's spamming. They try to catch. Had they made the catch, actually I would have been in a very tough situation, but luckily they don't. Here I believe I can take one move and farm them all the way down. If I do that, then I can still comfortably win to some extent because I will reach 2 serves and take both shields, and after taking both shields actually, well, I can easily KO. I need 2 moves still, maybe 2 aerial aces will KO, will be enough. Or maybe an aerial, 2 aerial aces, yeah, will be enough. Spark, also double resisted by by ground, is still dealing super effective damage, but they try to farm us all the way down, and we reach the third, and the game is over. And kind of that was their win con. Okay, so first set, we have a 4-1, which is good. Look, I wasn't playing for, win rate. I don't know if you know, but normally people tend to be competitive in the first part of the season. They try to reach a great win rate before Elo reveal, and I used to do that all the time, but now I don't really stress much about it. I'd rather have fun. Here I make something extremely stupid. Okay, I wanted to catch the Scorching Sands, and I wanted to tap the Mandibuzz, but for some reason, I don't recall what happened exactly. I recall that I didn't want that to happen. I was planning on catching on Mandy, and nonetheless, still, it's an okayish matchup, I guess. I mean, I have to shield this, or they take us out. Yes, they take us out. Oh well, we can come back now with Mandy. We can take as many Dragon Claws as they want to throw. Look, Dragon Claw always looks oppressive because the Pokemons that have it hit like crazy, but Dragon Claw is a shitty move in general. So, and Mandy is a bulky Pokemon, and this is a non-shadow, so we are in a good spot. Now all we need is an aerial ace. We are near 100 or 100 energy. Oh, I want to farm them down with Snarl. This way I will leave with 100 energy. I guess this is my plan here. I'm not so sure. Oh yeah, it works out. Okay, that's good. Because Empoleon, well, it can take 2 moves. Oh, they make a swap. And Aerial Ace will be super effective damage, but this is very tough now. We have 2 shields, but the thing is, they can throw Brick Break. I don't know if you know, but Brick Break now has a 100% chance of debuffing the opponent's defense. So yeah, they are debuffing us, and now Dragon Tails are chunking, like really chunking. But still, look, Lantern is OP, like really OP. This thing is broken, really. So we can still take them out, and we double resist the Steel Wing. 1 resistance for electric and 1 resistance for water. So even though we are debuffed, they still can't farm us down. And 1 Thunderbolt will take out the squishy Empoleon. So yeah, it worked out. Despite me actually fucking things up and swapping it to Lickitung and making the matchup way harder than it needed actually. Nonetheless, good lead again. Look, you either find this team with Whiscash on the lead, or you find it with Skarmory on the lead. And I hate this team. Like, I hate it. I hate stale things that don't change, but yeah, well. Anyway, this isn't actually all that good. Like, I mean, we grabbed a shield, but here I went for Surf. I don't want them to shield, actually. I want to just spark them all the way down, thinking I can keep Switch and also keep shield advantage, but they actually took us down. Now I made, the right move. I was like, you know what, Lantern was their answer, and Lantern is gone, so they will most probably come back with Skarmory, now that it has no answers. So I brought my Mandibuzz instead of my Lickitung, because this will be a hard matchup for Lickitung. And I don't normally do that. Like, normally I don't think that much when doing this. I just, go random, like throw, whatever. Or sometimes I just let it bring out the Pokemon itself. But now this was kind of obvious. So I did strategize in this particular moment. Anyway, this is technically done. Like, I need to land a Power Whip, but they have a shield, and if they debuff me enough, Power Whip no longer KOs. So technically this is over, but still it's gonna be a bit it's gonna go down a lot. Like, I need to store a Power Whip, or at least this is what I did technically. I didn't shield here, which is very risky, and I attempted to catch. I failed to catch, but still, nonetheless, they can KO me here. And oh, they go for Mud Bomb. Okay, I forgot about this part. Mud Bomb is double resisted, and Mandibuzz is very tanky, so here I did manage to hit a Power Whip, so it doesn't matter. I have more than 1 HP. If you have 1 HP and you shield, you will still lose your Pokemon, but I have more than 1 HP, so I can survive, and this is ECMP, so we KO. So GG's. We are playing against Obito. Can we Obito? Okay. Whiscash, yeah. Lickitung. They made... Okay. No. They made a huge mistake. When you are swapping into something like that, for example, Licky versus Licky, you need to ensure that you have the advantage in order to get, or keep in their case, the switch advantage. My opponent didn't do that. They threw 2 mud shots and then swapped out, which means I have more energy now on my Lickitung than their Lickitung. Meaning, in even shields, I should be able to flip switch, and this is very crucial because, as you know, once you see a Whiscash in the back, there is 99% of the time is Skarmory. So for me in this scenario, of course, I'm gonna try my best to win the switch and align my Mandibuzz versus their Whiscash, which is a technically a positive matchup for Mandibuzz because we double resist their fast move, so it deals next to no damage. And depending on how lucky they are with the debuffs, we kind of can go. Okay, they get the first. When you have a 3-turn fast move, you throw 1 versus a 2-turn, and you throw. You are 3, they throw 2, so they are at 4. So you only lose by 1 turn, which is the ideal timing. I will be making a video about that, don't worry. I will explain it and make it as simple as possible so everyone could do it. I'm anticipating A catch probably. I should be anticipating a catch at some point. Oh, I shield a mud bomb. Good job, opponent. Yeah, I didn't anticipate a catch. Such a noob. It was easy. Easy. Of course they are going... Ah, here I bang the energy, which is good. You should always bang the energy before swapping out, especially because this is a very, very dominant matchup for Lantern. Electric hits for super effective damage versus flying, same as water, so we are hitting for double super effective damage. And yeah, we kind of have the game now. Like, I can go technically for 3 surfs. Yeah, I should shield here, exactly. I can go for another surf, and okay, I don't need 3 surfs, I can just, yeah. I'm gonna snipe, but I could just go for Spark. Spark would be enough, as it is single resistant only, and Spark deals a lot of damage actually. After the nerf, you know, in between brackets buff that it got a few seasons, 2 seasons ago I believe. Anyway, mirror matchup. Now this is tough because my backline cannot see Lantern. Well, not my backline, my core, which is Mandible. But then again, they shouldn't be comfortably seeing my Lantern either. So I'm shielding. And I believe I will try... Yes, exactly, I will attempt to catch. They are trying to throw at 8 just like me because they win CMP, so there is no point in me throwing. I have pretty good IVs. I believe this is a rank 1. It was when I used to hunt for rank 1s back in the day. So yeah, but they hard counter us technically. This thing is OP. However, most people don't run Ice Punch, so I don't shield. Not that Ice Punch deals that much of damage. I mean, it's not stab, and Mandy is bulky, but you know, still hits for super effective damage versus neutral damage. And now they are going for... Okay, they make a beautiful catch, not gonna lie. However, after they got the boost, I threw right away because I was like, you know what, there is no way in hell. After they get the boost and they get their chance of basically dealing the needed amount of damage that they... Here, I don't know why did I go for Thunderbolt? Surf is enough, isn't it enough? Yeah, it is enough. What the fuck? But yeah, this was... technically they had somewhat of a similar team composition to us. They had the Lantern Manticore with Annihilate instead of Lickitung, but somewhat of... Okay, another mirror. I hate playing mirrors for some reason. Here I lag, so you know, I shield from the beginning and I swap out. Because as you saw before, Lantern is important when you see a Lantern in the mirror, because more than probably they need an answer for grass, and in a lot of situations the answer for grass is normally flying type. So maybe a Pelipper, maybe a Mantine, maybe a Skarmory, who knows. Sometimes of course it's a dragon and you kind of struggle. I did myself, if you saw my other video, I did run Lantern with dragons, so well, in that case my Lantern is useless, but in that case they would swap out. Like if they had my backline of 2 dragons in the back, they would swap out right away. Here 1 Thunderbolt should be enough to KO, and we should be in a good spot. Oh, okay, this game is over. Like, I don't see... Oh, they have a Pelipper. Alright, so much similar to what we anticipated, but yeah, I don't see a win gone. I have to let this one go, but they can still farm it down afterwards. I don't think I have any win gone, to be honest. Yeah, I have to shield here because Aerial Ace deals super effective damage, but my cloak isn't up, so I have to throw. Had my cloak been up, I could have potentially swapped out and saved the energy, and still, even if I have the energy, I need them to throw before they reach back-to-back moves. They cannot throw a Weather Ball. They need to go for what's it called? Energy Ball. Yes, they go, but they actually built, I believe. Yeah, they built for it. They built for 2 moves. My opponent played it very well, and they did a great energy management. Good job for my opponent. Perfect timing. So yeah, we got another 4-0. Sorry, here the video got split in half, so it shows different things. Anyway, it was another 4-1, I believe. Yeah, I suck at throwing balls apparently. Damn, we didn't hit the excellent. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This team is like literally broken. I love this team so much. It performs really great this season, and if you want to climb, I highly suggest this one. And I want to apologize for something. I know I intended to upload video number 4 in the how to climb series. However, this thing takes a lot of time, something that I don't have at the moment, especially the first video. I did try to record it on Sunday, well, technically Saturday and Sunday. I did record it multiple times and then ended up deleting the whole thing because it wasn't good enough. It needs a lot of graphs, and graphs need a lot of time and a lot of checking and a lot of proofreading in order to not make any mistake, and that's a thing. I don't have much time at the moment, so please bear with me if you are waiting for it. I will try to get to it as fast as I can, but it really requires a lot of time. Like, really, I'm trying my best, but so much time. This one is gonna be particularly hard to make. I believe the ones afterwards won't take that much time, so please bear with me. Until then, see you guys. Hopefully I will make another video before I get to it, most probably, but then again, hopefully it's a good video at least to make it worthwhile the waiting. With that being said, see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.